silent. They are
Exactly.
ready to
You
go.
lost the game
As the
and you lost
Panthers are
money.
set to match
I
up
think it just hurt
with
more
the
than nigga lose
Los
bread.
Angeles Rams. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24. 4-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What is it? 180? Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming. Gun. Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, watch it. Check. Yeah.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
He's checking crap. Under 10. 10. 20. Check 30.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now a give, right side McCaffrey.
Good blocking on the edge, DJ.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right.
Good shit, DJ.
DJ Moore, 49 yards. And
he
they're
just
able to
outstanding
strike
guy.
first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
I literally just said that shit was supposed to be a pick. That nigga just housed his
Or was
ass.
it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded about a yard deep. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Gone.
On that play was the defensive front.
Give me that.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Dante, let that nigga know you can
Dante
run.
Jackson picks it. And he moves back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm here all day. He's coming. We got double up. Gun.
To throw again. Newton.
Get the
And his
fuck out.
throw's going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
20.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Undercrush.
McCaffrey.
Oh,
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey.
Turn the corner. This will be touchdown.
Take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 28 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Get that quarterback in, 17.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. And an alley to run. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Oh, I ain't have to spin
They
again.
will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Just hold that block.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Check 25. Slam.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. 4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. From the right hash, this from 33. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead,
I thought you said you
into
were
6.
What's the name?
Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
But what I'm saying is, if you already canceled the card, it's canceled. There's nothing you can do about it.
That's fielded in the end zone.
If you already canceled the card, then it's
And
canceled.
the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Okay, well, you good. All right, you good.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
Oh, we'll get it.
This one might
We'll
be
get it,
over by
okay.
half.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye.
Look at the
Past
BS.
the 20. Touchdown,
That's
LA.
crazy. Good run.
Todd Gurley, an 80-yard touchdown, as they are now on
Sonny,
the
what's going
board
on,
here
man?
in the first half.
Appreciate you coming over to check out the channel, man. Just
One
starting
play,
it up.
80
We'll have things up
yards,
and
pretty
running.
easy drive to
Probably
recap.
less than 2
It
weeks
certainly
to tell you the
is,
truth.
but not so easy to
Go out and
execute.
find me a camera
Starting on
and all
your
the
own
other good
20,
stuff, and I'll start
you want
streaming
something to
from there,
kickstart your
seriously.
drive and get it off to a nice start.
But
They
for the
went for
most
the
part,
whole
man,
thing
I'm just
and got it.
mic'd up,
That's a great way to send a
playing a couple
message to the
money
opposing team.
At some point, I'm going to incorporate my money franchise games on the stream as well.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Hey,
line.
I'm not sure if my mic's on mute or not, so if y'all can hear me, man, drop something in the chat really quick.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
On first down, Newton. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a handoff looking right. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Nickel Roby brings him down.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Hey, watch your leg. Kill. Check. Hey!
They will go for it. Now Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A nice gain at 21 yards. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown LA. Todd Gurley, 82 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
You got time right there. Hey, come on. Kill. That's right.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he's going to go down again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before break. Newton. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Go, run.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, D.
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Fight.
On the handoff, it's Scarlett. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a give here to Scarlett. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Now Moore. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180. 54. Danny.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Goff on 1st down. It's caught left side by Cooks. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Goff now to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Here's Goff, and it is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. This offense already 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. They're going to try it again here on this 4th down. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton eluding the pressure right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, it's gone. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Once again, I've been muting my mic. I'm not sure if people can hear me or not. Or if my mic's on mute or not.
There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
76! 76!
From the 50, it's gone. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
You're still in here, bro? Yeah, I'm really 6'7". Okay, cool. So my mic's been muted for a while. I'm really sorry about that, man.
The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
They go ahead and snap it.
Get that.
Gone.
Here we go. Come on, Dante.
To the 33.
They say you're down and up.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Do I play ultimate team? I do not. Just simply
throwing here, Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete.
At halftime, but
the Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
You got it.
It's 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Check. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
GG's in the chat,
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this one
at some point, man, when I
victory for
legit
Carolina.
get this stream up and going,
defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, like I was telling somebody earlier, we're definitely going to do a giveaway.
They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they